You cannot but notice that we live in times of difficulty and dilemma. We are surrounded and confined by challenges that extend their influence far and wide. My attempt in the next few minutes is to show you how the world has shifted and changed, and why it's hard to make sense of and embrace the changes that we are seeing today in business, and how we can, through insights drawn from the research undertaken by a research agency, navigate these times that are highly difficult, frequently challenging, and all too often very difficult times. The world, beyond our imagination and grasp, has undergone great transformation. But for one to understand, for one to truly grasp how much the business landscape has transformed, I believe that offering you a bit of context and perspective regarding the type of transformation we are witnessing is not only essential but also critical. Let us arch our minds to South America, where there is this great Choluteca Bridge. It's a 484-meter suspension bridge located in Choluteca, Honduras, South America. Originally constructed in 1930, it was later rebuilt in 1996. The Honduras government, knowing that this bridge was likely to face extreme weather conditions, since this was a region that was prone to storms, floods, and hurricanes, contracted a Japanese firm to reconstruct a strong, solid bridge designed to withstand the most powerful forces of nature, from storms to hurricanes. This Japanese firm had some of the best architectural minds in the world at the time. And when construction began, great skill and experience was employed with the latest technology in the world at hand at the time. The bridge was constructed in what was a span of 24 months. And amazing was the new bridge, an architectural achievement, a modern-day marvel of engineering and design. The bridge was later opened to the public in 1998, and as people drove from one side of the bridge to the other, they couldn't help but admire the new bridge with joy and pride. Unfortunately, later in 1998, Honduras was hit by Hurricane Mitch, a Category 5 hurricane that devastated the Caribbean. Hurricane Mitch Category 5 is to this day the deadliest Atlantic hurricane since 1780 and the second deadliest in recorded history. A Category 5 hurricane, which is the highest category hurricane, according to the Saffir-Simpson scale, a 1 to 5 rating based on a hurricane's maximum sustained wind speed, is characterized by winds that go up to 252 kilometers per hour. People, pets, livestock, even indoors, can be in great danger from flying debris. Honduras was wrecked. Roads were damaged, and damaged with activities the roads promoted, aided, and facilitated. There was 75 inches of rain in 4 days, the equivalent of what we received in 6 months. River Choluteca, the river over which this new bridge was built, burst its banks and flooded the entire region. Over 10,000 people died. Over 150 bridges were destroyed. And only the Choluteca Bridge that was built, engineered, and designed so well survived intact, unbroken, and almost perfect. That is how strong the bridge was. Lines had vanished. Roads were dismantled. Other bridges were completely destroyed. The only structure that was left standing was the Choluteca Bridge. That is how strong the bridge was. But while the bridge was strong enough to survive the hurricane, there was one problem though. Both the approach and the exit road were swept away, completely and absolutely erasing any trace of the original existence of a road in that location. But what's even more startling is that the storm and the flooding forced the river to cover a completely new path, which no longer ran beneath the bridge, but beside it. So while the bridge was strong enough to survive the hurricane, it became a bridge over nothing, leading to nowhere. This unfortunate incident happened towards the end of the last century, but the story of the Choluteca Bridge is more relevant to us than ever before. The story of the bridge mirrors the extreme and radical changes that are happening today in business, only that they're happening at a much, much faster rate than was initially anticipated. Many an entrepreneur has built a business only to be disrupted by a force they didn't even see coming. They build an amazing bridge only for the course of the river to radically change. Bear in mind, I work with entrepreneurs to drive market expansion and optimize product marketing strategies. And you'd be surprised how much disruption they have to deal with. It isn't a rare occasion to find one who has invested his or her energy into crafting an exceptional product or establishing a thriving business, only for them to be confronted by unexpected forces of disruption. It's almost a daily bath. But the question to which I have been leading is, how do we navigate these challenging times? How can we successfully chart our course and successfully maneuver these challenges and complexities that often arise? There are three principles we can anchor on as we navigate these times of turmoil, and we'll look at them in the following moments.